Welcome back to another NHL 23 video. Man, it feels good to say that finally. Feels like it's been forever. But today we have another forward build, but it's kind of the polar opposite of what we did last time. Last time we did a small, speedy build. This time it's going to be a bigger, kind of more unstoppable force type, big rig type build. So let's get right into it. Alright, so for the archetype, you could probably guess we decided to go with a power forward. As for the height and weight, we went with the smallest height and smallest weight. I know this is probably going to be a little bit weird, and you're probably like, wow, how is this a big build? But I promise you, 6'2", 210 is more than plenty when you have big rig and unstoppable force or unstoppable force as an X factor. So 6'2", 210, shoot whatever hand you want to. I prefer lefty, but it's completely up to you. And abilities and boosts we will come back to, because I promise y'all everything I am doing will make sense. I promise. Alright, so for your technique attributes, you're going to want to add 3 to your speed. You're going to want to take 2 off balance, 1 off agility, and 1 off wrist shot accuracy. Because like I said in the last video, 80 wrist shot accuracy and slap shot accuracy is honestly more than enough. Obviously, you're going to miss shots no matter what your accuracy is, but 80 is literally more than enough. I promise y'all that. Alright, so then for your power attributes, you're going to want to add 4 to your acceleration, add 1 to your puck control, take 5 off of your endurance, take 2 off of slap shot power, and 1 off of wrist shot power, because this way you still have 82 wrist shot power if you want to get heat seeker. You still have, I believe it's 82 slap shot power to get 1T. So I'm going to show you all a little bit more when we do get into the attributes, and I mean the abilities as well. Alright, so then for your playstyle attributes, you're going to want to add 5 to passing, add 3 to your offensive awareness, and add 1 to body checking. I promise y'all all of the attributes will make sense, trust me, when we get to the abilities. Then you want to take 4 off of your stick checking, and you want to take 3 off of your defensive awareness. After that, for the tenacity attributes, all you're going to want to do is add 5 to your strength, take 5 off of shot blocking, and take 4 off of your durability. So now there's a couple different ways that you can make this build, actually multiple different ways. One depending on what position you are, 2 depending on your play style, if you prefer to do dekes and stuff like that, and also if you're playing 3s or 6s. So if you're playing 3s, you're able to up your fighting skill a little bit, but I'm just going to show you for 3 strictly, because that's mostly what I play, and that's kind of what the builds that I make are for the most part. So if you're making it a winger build and you want to upgrade the deking, you add 5 to your deking, take 5 off of fighting skill, 5 off of discipline, and 2 off of face-offs. So you have 83 deking. Obviously your face-off kind of sucks. Your fighting isn't going to be good because, like I said, this isn't really for 6s. But I mean, honestly, I don't think fighting skill really that matters that much, even if you did go into 6s with 77 fighting skill, because I've definitely won fights against way bigger builds with way worse fighting skill. So that's completely up to y'all. Now, if you wanted to use this build at center, all you would have to do is add 5 to your face-offs, take 5 off your fighting skill, and take 3 off your discipline. This way you still have your 90 face-offs and everything. And like I said, fighting skill really does not matter that much. So now for your zone ability, the only thing I would say about this, yes, you can use truculence obviously if you wanted to, but the only thing is with this build, the only bad thing about it being a little bit smaller of a bigger build is that you can't get big rig or unstoppable force. I kind of sacrificed those 2 abilities so that we could get the rest of the shooting abilities, deking abilities, passing abilities, elite edges, truculence, all that good stuff, so that we could just use unstoppable force or big rig as a zone ability, because you really don't need both of them. So I figured if you just pick one as your zone ability, completely up to you which one you'd rather have. I prefer unstoppable force, but it's completely up to you. And then for your superstar ability, you can literally go with any of the abilities that you want aside from big rig. Like I said, I don't really have any unlocked, but you say you can get the new ability Relentless, you can get the shooting abilities, you can get shock and awe, you can get close quarters, any of the deking abilities, puck on a string, ankle breaker, backhand beauty, send it, third eye, any of the passing ones. Like I said, elite edges, you can get truculence. This is the part where it's completely up to you and how you play. If you like to hit people, go for truculence as a superstar ability and hold people off the puck with unstoppable force as your zone ability. And then if you want to add 1T, because 1T is just always OP and always will be OP as long as it's in the game. Same thing with close quarters, heat seeker, pretty much all the shooting abilities, to be honest. So this part is completely up to you for the abilities part whenever you have all your abilities unlocked and stuff, of course. And finally, for the boost, honestly, if you can, I will always say to get the power skating and to get unbreakable strides, because those are always just going to be the best two. +2 speed, +2 acceleration, you can always take getting faster. Most of the time, that's going to be the best abilities. At least in my opinion, it's going to be the best for me. So that's kind of why we made them smaller, so you could be quicker and also big. You could hit the shit out of people with truculence. You could hold people off the puck with unstoppable force, and you could get any of the shooting and deking abilities that you wanted to as well. All right, and that is how you make what I believe will be the best big man forward build in the game this year. Most effective, at least for 3s. Maybe for 6s, maybe not. Maybe there will be a better build. Maybe I'll have to make an updated build later in the year. We will see. Guess y'all have to be subscribed with noties on so y'all don't miss that. But anyways, real shit though, I appreciate y'all boys watching. If you did enjoy, please feel free to drop a like, comment any other type of builds you want to see down below, and sub with noties on so you don't miss the defenseman builds, the best goalie builds, and also some NHL player builds and some other new banger series that we will have coming later in the year for y'all. I appreciate you watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace.